I suppose none of us know a great deal more than others on a cosmic scale. And we're all fundamentally ignorant. We have to wrestle with that ignorance, I suppose. So in this video, what I want to talk about, it's a good question. I suppose talking about stuff in your own life, and it flows from there, eh? I still have that feeling that I'm talking to a camera and I need to be really formal and stuff, so I should try and let that out, Well, tomorrow I'm supposed to be going into my old secondary school to talk to year 14 students, which that's the year they are in Northern Ireland, the north of Ireland. I would say that that's year 13 in England, the last year of high school in America. Anyway, I am in my second year of university, so I suppose, well, I went to my Spanish teacher, so I did maths, physics, and Spanish at A level. And I went to my Spanish teacher a few months ago. I asked him if it was possible for me to come in and see him. He mentioned the fact that there's an enrichment program and the whole year 14s normally get a talk from past students at some point during the year on a Wednesday from 2:30 to 3:30. And so that's what I'm doing tomorrow. And I guess I sat down to make this video as a preparation for that. These people are 2 years younger than me, and I suppose the whole premise of this YouTube channel was what advice would have been useful to myself a few years ago. And I've been thinking a bit about what I should say, and from time to time it's been on my mind, but I've been occupied with other things too. I haven't been thinking about it that much, but I was thinking that I want to talk about something a bit more fundamental and something that goes deeper than my finances and my experiences and what you should, like just tell them to go and experience university and enjoy it and work hard and play hard and the usual stuff that people say. The stuff that people say without thinking, they say it without any forethought. We have to choose what to have faith in, and I believe that Christ died on the cross for us, and that's the most important thing that I can talk about. And perhaps I can talk about what it means. What does it mean that Christ died on the cross for us? What is a more fundamental way of understanding what exactly that means? And how exactly do we understand it? It's too cold in here. I'm shivering and can't speak. I'm not comfortable. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move somewhere else. 2 seconds. Right, so where was I? I've come to the decision that the most valuable thing that I can talk about is that Christ died for us on the cross. I was watching The Lord of the Rings yesterday, and Frodo, he says things along these lines. He says to the elf lady with the blonde hair in the first film, I know what I must do, but I'm afraid to do it. We're afraid to do what is right because it's a lot of responsibility. But this situation that I'm in is a good example, I think. And recently I've been thinking that I've been very lukewarm with my faith. I haven't been doing what is right. I haven't been focused on doing what is right. I've been dipping my toe in the water but never jumping in. You know what I mean? And if you truly have faith in something, then that's what you should talk about. That's what I should talk about. But it's not easy because I could just go and talk about the general things that I'm expected to talk about, and everything would go smoothly and I would get praised by the teachers, and it would be just as one might want it to be, I suppose. It would be as easy as possible. It would be pleasant. But I suppose there are things that are more important than ease and pleasure. And it is very possible that if I go in there and talk about that sort of thing, that the teachers wouldn't like it, and that it wouldn't go down well. And what if people ridicule me? What if? But it just comes back to what do you actually have faith in? What do you believe? Do you believe that Christ died on the cross for your sins? Do you believe that the pattern of being that he represents is the highest good? Do you believe that good triumphed over evil, and that is what Christ represents? He represents the triumph of good over evil. What could be more important than that? And that's what I've learned over the past few years, is I've come to a deeper faith. I don't know how. I was talking to my cousin about this, and this is another thing that I think could be important to talk about.